Are they playing sand? Type of cooking.
About it, you're building something on the bottom of the sea. And it's actually a really dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, Venice, isn't it?
Yeah. And this is sort of Atlantic Sea. It's sort of, you know, you've got
How
lots of
many
people.
millions of French people died building that for us?
Well, there's not just French people, local people as well. A lot of people did die during its. If you ever sail out from here, if you like, the waves are sort of, you know, they're not as forceful. Once you get beyond the breakwater, it's sort of.
I've never been to the museum before.
Right.
It's quite good to see how it sort of goes. And what about history about Plymouth?
What did you think about the Scott the Antarctic? Did that surprise you? Did you know?
I found that really fascinating, actually.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
No, well, Scott was the one of the explorers who went on the rather ill-fated attempt to get to the South Pole. Unfortunately, they didn't survive and they didn't actually make it to be the first people to reach the South Pole. So that's why we've got a case on Scott. So we've got a question.
If he was travelling to the North Pole, why does he have
It's the
holes?
South Pole.
South Pole.
Yeah.
Why does he have holes in his gloves?
I think that's moth, unfortunately. Though we were talking about the objects before, which have survived really well. These came into the collection and they'd already been, sadly, they've been nibbled a little bit by moles. Moths, not moles.
The exhibits were all okay, but it was too much talking and like just constant talking. I think it needs a few like to explain more, but in less words.
Right.
Put it in a big writing. Obviously, if they look up, they're gonna see it. That's why. That's the point of putting in a big writing. So when they look up, you can see. I can see what's written there because it's like quite big. Yeah. Quite big. Yeah, like really look at it.
So it's quite so it's quite important when you're arranging your display, if you're using labels, to think where you're going to put those labels.
I think I've learned how to present things and separate them, like different objects, like different cultures really, how you differentiate different cultures and stuff, yeah.
Why do you think it's so important that young people learn about history?
Well, you need to know where you come from and you need to know what's around you, because history is more of what's around you, how it developed, and so basically I think that's a good thing for young people to know that.
I think it went very well. I've learned a lot. I learned a lot about the Plymouth history and what people picked up during the early, late 1700s and early 1800s. And yeah, I think it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good that we bring more people to learn about their ancestors and, you know, what they did and how they did it.